Aries singles, this is your reading for March 2018. I hope you're doing amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you want a private reading, the link's in the description box below. If you would like to be an extended member or be a member and get the extended reading, that link's in the description box below as well. Usually for the extended readings, what I do is it narrows down your specific energy, advice for you moving forward for the month, and I do your environment into separate signs depending on who you're dealing with. So fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, so we're just going to get started. Your oracle cards is flirt. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. And you also have, and this is the first time I've ever seen this card, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay. So your overall energy is actually the Two of Wands in reverse. And this is very interesting because to me it feels like your structures are falling down. What it is that you believe, the way that you have been going about life and the way that things were are kind of disintegrating. And they don't seem to be cooperating with your future or how you want to move forward. And these things are starting to change. Underneath that you have the Knight of Cups. And it may have to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or it may have to do with someone in your life that was a particular love offer. And it seemed to be coming in to you. I'm also getting, for some people, someone is coming back and offering love, but it doesn't seem to be cooperative to what you had set in your mind about how things should be or how the relationship should be. In your past, you have the Three of Swords, and you also have the Sun card in reverse. So this tells me that there was a moment that didn't, in your past, something didn't develop the way that you thought it was going to develop, and it left you heartbroken or separated. Someone may have left you, some sort of separation, some sort of sadness, okay? And it left you in a little bit of a depression or sadness, okay, that you had to get over. In your present moment going into March, you have the Magician and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, with the Knight of Wands in reverse being your card, it feels like you have scattered energy. Like you kind of don't know what to do. If you should go forward with that or if you should not. What does this mean? How should I handle this? This is where you are, especially with the Magician, because you have everything you need to either walk into something or walk out. But for some reason, the passion isn't there for you to do it. So that's why you have that energy. Now, as your opposing energy, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. This talks about seeing the truth. And that's where you are, and that's what you're trying to do. It's like you're getting through the illusions, the mystery, the fantasy of it all, and seeing what really is the truth, and not going down the path of, oh, this happened to me, woe is me. You're really starting to see what the issue is, and because of that, you're having scattered energy about moving forward or even thinking about this and where it is that you should go. You do have the Hermit in reverse here and find balance, okay? So with the Hermit being in reverse, I feel like you're withdrawing from this situation, okay? You're withdrawing from this situation because you feel like you've done enough thought, okay? And I'm hearing more about action, okay? So you're done thinking about the situation, contemplating it, and I feel like you're seeing what needs to be seen and moving away from it, okay? Even though this isn't the Eight of Cups. But it's more about you finding balance in, almost for some of you, in work and love, or what you do have in this particular situation, okay? So for your negative energy or influences, you have the King of Swords and a well-deserved reward in reverse. So with the King of Swords, you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? And I feel like this person is a staple in your life, if this is who this person is, okay? And I feel like whatever relationship you have with this person isn't very perfect, okay? But I feel like it's something that you have worked on, and it's something that you're just in. Also, this is your energy about knowing the truth and finding a particular direction and using your mental strength to do that, to find that direction. Even though you may not be 100% right now, I feel like you're a little sad or a little touched by the past energies that have happened to you, and it's making it just a tad bit difficult. You do know the truth and you do know where to go, so that's great. Now in your mind, you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess, which is listen, in reverse. So this talks about listening to your intuition. This calls for you to do that, okay? What it is that you have wanted, and I feel like you're facing that, was not perfect. It didn't have really good stability for the future. Not that you didn't know that, but now you're forced to actually see that. And that's the truth that's being revealed to you with the High Priestess in reverse. So now it's about, what are you going to do with this energy? You can't really just sit in it and hold on to it. It's not going to help you, you know, move forward. Now I'm told to focus on flirt here, and with this card I feel as though this person in the past is flirting with you, or there's someone that's just kind of touching on the issue but not really dealing with it. They're not giving you the attention or the respect that you need. And it feels more like they're just playing around, okay? And then look at your inner strength, okay? And it's talking about you being stronger than you realize. You are strong enough to not go into this situation. You are strong enough to not have to deal with this. You really are. You have the strength to move forward, okay? So in your environment, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Now, it does talk about ignoring things. Feeling, somebody in your environment feels empty. The thing is, they're focused on themselves, okay? They're focused on themselves and what it is that they're trying to build for themselves. And I feel like they're secure where they are. I feel like they're in a situation where the money is good, their life is good. If they're in a relationship, it's solely based on themselves and not the relationship or the other person, but just themselves. And I do feel like they're stuck in between the idea of you and this other person, okay? Be careful though, because with the 9 of Pentacles, this person is very focused on themselves. And with this 2 of Swords, they're just stuck in between that energy. They haven't really made any decisions, okay? I do feel as though they're not going to give you that sort of attention that you deserve. And it's not fair, and they need to put an end to this indecision or trying to balance two situations mentally, because that's not fair, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers, and then we're going to go into the first half of the month, the ending half, and the conclusion, or the concluding energy. So I'm going to pull one more for your environment. The Star. Okay, so this person is definitely trying to heal an issue with you, okay? I feel like they do have hope, and you are almost a magical presence in their lives, in their life. And that's why they want to keep holding on to you. But with all of these other cards being involved here, I do still feel like they are focused on themselves and their own particular happiness, and they're not making any steady decisions, so be careful of that. So for the 1st and the 15th, you have the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Now, this is a time for you to actually see what is happening, where the growth is, and make very good judgments, which I feel like you're in that energy, because you're not getting the attention that you want or deserve, and this situation feels like a failure, okay? You're also not in a very happy space. So I feel like you're thinking about love and the failures that have came before or in this particular relationship, and why things just don't seem to be successful for you, and what kind of judgments that you're making. So the 1st and the 15th, you're going to be a little sad, focusing on this situation or any other situation from the past, thinking about all the bad and not really focusing on the reason why things are being taken away from you, because they're just not for you, okay? I mean, really that's what it comes to when that card comes up. When something happens with the 5 of Cups, it happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do, because this is also the card of loss as well. And when something is taken away from you, you understand and you process the concept that something is taken away from you, but you have to learn how to move on. 15th through the end of the month, you have the Lovers card in reverse and the 5 of Wands in reverse. This talks about you being open to communicating your feelings, okay? It's time for you to open up all that energy that you're holding into a positive route for you. Because with the 5 of Wands, it's time for you to stop that inner conflict with yourself, okay? It's not fair. The Lovers card in reverse definitely talks about something not being in union with you, something not being in sync, something not being for you, and knowing and making that decision that something isn't for you, and that will let go of some of those burdens by expressing that. It's time for you to definitely learn what is for you, okay? There's amassed opportunities out there for something new for you. This could be work, okay, being a pentacle. This could be a new job that's coming for you, for something to work on or that works with you, that kind of pads this situation a little bit and fills in that space that's missing. This could also be a relationship that is starting, a friendship, a very sturdy friendship that's happening at work. This could also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you have been dealing that will be coming into your life, okay? And this person is very set on you, and they want to get to know you, and they want to be in your space. So for your conclusion, you have the Page of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So there is a little bit of a burden here, and this is just a realization for you to know that it's going to be heavy for you, but you can definitely let this go. This energy, this passion that you feel towards this situation, that you can let it go. Tens talk about it being at the end, okay? The Page of Swords brings in new communication to you. And I feel like this new communication will help you release some of these burdens, and it'll be almost like a dream for you, or something good. I feel like something good is coming into you. But it's all about you getting over this inner strength and getting out of your head and out of this this slightly depressive energy about this old situation. So the additional card that I pulled was the 7 of Pentacles, and this talks about investing time, seeing the vision. And I feel like something's going to come in, or a message is going to come in, and you're going to see what is happening and what you were growing. It's like you see the truth. You see the truth of where this relationship was going and what it really means. And you see the truth of what new is coming into you. I really feel like that with the Page of Swords. It may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well. Okay. And if this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person really knows what they want with you. And I feel like they're going to be pretty, not direct, but very adamant about you. And I feel like you're just not going to trust because of this particular situation or what has happened to you, or just trust in what it is that they're saying to you. But I feel like you're going to move forward. Again, with the Ten of Wands, there is some burden here. So you are going through something, and you are going to have to let this go. But I do feel like towards the end of the month, you're definitely going to feel like things are lightening up for you, as long as you are expressing yourself. Okay. So we're going to end with an oracle card for you, Aries singles. Dreams. Think big. There are unforeseen forces ready to support your dreams. Beautiful. Like I said at the end, I did feel like there are some dreams that are going to come true for you as soon as you can let go of some of these burdens, okay? So dream big. Think big, okay? But also remember that you do have this inner strength. This inner strength is going to keep you moving forward, okay? So this is very good for you. Very, very good for you, okay? So again, for the extended read, we're going to talk about your advice for the month to help you move forward. We're going to focus in on your energies, like what specifically Spirit wants you to work on, and then your environment into fire, earth, air, and water. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.